And now in Southern Africa, over the weekend, Zimbabwe held by-elections in which the main opposition candidates were excluded from the ballot, giving Zanu-PF 7 National Assembly seats, filling the vacancies left by the recalls of Citizens Coalition for Change members of Parliament by Sengezo Shabangu. The move is set to cement President Mnangagwa's control in Parliament and change the constitution that will allow him to run for more than 2 terms. The CCC lost August's general election but won more than 100 of the 280 seats in Parliament. And now to further discuss this, I've been joined by spokesperson for the CCC, Promise Mkwananzi. Promise, it's nice to have you around.
Thank you.
I'd like you to just quickly fill us in and fill, of course, our viewers in. Who is this Sengezo Shabangu, and why does it have so much hold on the party that it was set to be serving?
Well, Sengezo Shabangu is a random guy who was picked up by the ruling Zanu-PF party because he was a willing tool to be used to cause all the havoc that you have seen being caused by Mr. Shabangu in complicit with the ruling Zanu-PF party, which is desperate to attain a 2/3 majority in Parliament in order to change the constitution and allow Mr. Mnangagwa to run for a 3rd term as a presidential candidate in Zimbabwe.
So how does this opposition, that is the CCC, of course, how does it plan, or how is it planning to address this particular situation, most especially with the members of parliament being excluded from the ballots last minute due to a court ruling favoring the Zanu-PF?
Well, a lot is being done to deal with the situation. We are already in the courts addressing the situation legally. Of course, we've got issues with the judiciary, the state of the judiciary in Zimbabwe, and the professionalism and objectivity of the judges is a big issue in Zimbabwe, including the judgment which you just referred to, which was passed just after midnight in time to ban our candidates from contesting in elections. And all this shows you that the ruling Zanu-PF party, the judiciary, and the Electoral Management Board, the Zimbabwe Election Commission, are in collision in their machinations to try and derail the CCC, but more importantly, to gain the seat that Mnangagwa badly needs to reverse the constitutional limit that prevents him from contesting for a 3rd term. In addition to the legal route, we are also undertaking various political programs on the ground in Zimbabwe to activate the masses of our people to use their agency to demand that there be, a lawfulness in the country to stop the truth.
Hello, Promise, are you there? I think we just lost our connection with Promise there. All right, but we'll just continue with the discussion some other time, probably on the news or in our subsequent bulletins. Thank you so much, Promise, anyway, for talking to us at that time. Do we still have him there before I let him go?
The continent.
Hello, Promise, are you there?
I'm there.
Okay, it's nice to have you around. I was about letting you go anyway, but then I want to quickly find out from you, has there been any official statements from the electoral umpire in Zimbabwe as regards those whose names were taken off from the ballot, those whose names were missing from the ballot?
Come again?
Because of course you said you have gone to court. It would have just made sense if there was an official statement in a way to let opposition parties understand if there was a hitch, if there was an issue with the printings on the ballot materials that were actually taken to the polling units.
Well, the issue of the ballot papers is very conspicuous. We believe that the Zimbabwe Election Commission knew beforehand what the court outcome would be and printed the necessary ballot papers. But also, we know that in the presidential elections in August, one of the candidates sought to withdraw from the ballot paper, and the Zimbabwe Election Commission said that they needed 21 days notice for a candidate to withdraw from the nominations. But curiously, our candidates were disbanded during the night and he had been withdrawn a few hours before the commencement of the elections the next day.
Okay, Promise Mkwananzi, thank you so much for talking to us. It's a situation that we'll continue to monitor and see what logical end will come to it.
Thank you.